Hey. Can't be here. I am finally a mess, but I am at my final destination. But first and foremost, we're not here to talk about my house, right? We're here to talk about some of the product reviews. And firstly, I want to talk about, and lastly for today, of course, is this guy right here. It's called the Boyata laptop stand. I will put its link down below. A really curious story. What happened? I may have mentioned a few times, I have been moving from Alabama to Georgia. And in that process, I have been homeless. Not exactly, but I've been without my home. I have been staying in friends' places. I've been staying at Airbnbs. You name it, I've been even staying in a hospital once. But long story less long, hopefully, is that when I was at a friend's house, she actually had one of these stands. Okay, so this bad boy, this thing is awesome. I got to try it out. She had it sitting on her desk. I chunked my laptop on top of it, and it was a dream. Got it up out of the way, got it at an angle where I can look at the monitor and set it close to a monitor's height. It's adjustable. I was able to turn it so much so that I could get on the keyboard and still type with it when I needed to. In some cases, had to do a bit of typing, usually not too long, quick emails, type stuff like that. So, what do we want to see? The adjustable laptop stand, Boyata. It appears to be, in the writing that I see in here, a Japanese product maybe. So, it says that it's supposed to improve body posture, adjustable height, heat dissipating design, and fits up to 11 to 17 inches in laptops. So I have two laptops because I'm working from home. I have my work laptop that is basically 12 or 13, I think, and then I've got a 15 plus ish inch MacBook. Now, what's inside the box? Well, first off, we have a card. It is our pleasure to meet you. Happy. Would you please share your experience on Amazon? Unhappy. Could you please first contact us? We will try to solve all issues for you. Contact at support@iboyata.com. So I've already used it, and actually, to be honest, guys, I jumped the gun on you. This is my second one. I opened my first one. I'm using it. I like it. It's working. It's for me. So here's how it comes in the box. Here's the box. Don't need that. Got it here. Nice plastic bag. I'm going to go ahead and pull the plastic bag off. I'm going to set it down on my desk. Why? Oh, because it has rubber feet. Rubber feet. So this is a glass top desk. I got it sitting on a glass top. Now it is in its collapsed form. It has rubber feet here to set your laptop on. It has rubber feet down here to also set your laptop against, and it will hold it just fine. And I did buy this and purchase this through Amazon. It's about the only place I could find it. There is a foam sleeve that wraps around the aluminum, and this thing is all aluminum and very tight hinges. Of course, the reason why is you don't want it moving on you while you're pushing on it and typing on it. So it's very stiff to move, but once it's there, it is set in the position you want it. Boom, you're done. Oh, not backwards. It's actually going to be more like this. Boom. So, as you can see, laptop sits in here, whatever angle if you want to type on it. If you want to kind of move it back, it does flex the aluminum a little bit, but this thing is super duper stout. Has a nice little Boyata, very innocuous, not very vibrant. You know who it belongs to, you know who it is, but it doesn't just stand out there and just blare to death on you. You know, they're not advertising their name that badly. So I guess we're doing okay. Normally, again, I would get into the specifics on this. This was, both of these were 115 bucks altogether, $48, $49. Let me make sure here. So the price for this was $49.99 plus tax. I think the total came out to $117 because I bought two of them. Now, so let's be fair on this. I'm going to be totally wide open on this bad boy. What's the good about this? Okay, so the good is we've got some good solid rubber feet. First and foremost, I say that a lot. Firstly, solid aluminum, just beautiful. I mean, there's a little flex in the plate up here if you push hard enough to kind of bend it down. But for the most part, this guy is going to set and it's going to stay there. Really good quality. Looks like this is going to last for years. They do have some set screws that will lock in. And again, let me back up. Oh, those are riveted in place, it looks like. They are not set screws. They're locked into place. Oh, they're screws from the pad side. So you're going to have to open and pull these pads off. So I would believe that the worst case on this is if you have to adjust these and tighten these back onto the plate, you're going to have to pull these feet off, which means you're going to have to either get new pads, order them from the company, or you're going to have to add your own pads, or you're going to have to add your own adhesive to the back of these pads to put them back into place. But brand new, the one that my friend had, I don't know how old it is, but it seemed fairly new as well, maybe a year or less old. The good thing again, as I stated, completely stout, strong aluminum, won't tarnish, won't rust, shouldn't change any colors on you, even if you spill a little liquids on it. The base is quite stout, so you're not going to get too much twisting, pushing back and forth on this. It is, generally laptops are not heavily loaded to the outside, so they're not going to tip on you, but the deal with this guy is it's solid. And then if you push, those are the rubber feet. I'm actually pushing the glass top. Yeah, I need to bring that back a little bit. So, rubber feet, gonna grab a hold. I think that I would say that the worst thing about this, I don't think it's the worst, but it's the worst that I can find right now, is that it states that it's, you know, it's got a cooling support to it. It's just got a big old hole in it, that's all. You know, the aluminum in and of itself, if you had it attached to a CPU or whatnot, will dissipate the heat, will help dissipate the heat. Pull the heat out, it'll actually pull out wherever you got air blowing, such as this fan up here. If you can't see it, it's, you know, it would work as a fin, a large fin, a heat dissipating fin. That's what one of the best things about aluminum that you use for, is you use it for dissipating heat off of amplifiers and electronic control panels and all types of devices that use or translate a lot of energy into heat. Nonetheless, this hole is just honestly less material that you need for 49 bucks. It really may help a little bit. I don't know if you decide to put a fan back here and blow up on it, and hopefully you have vents in the back of your computer. I don't know. Or the bottom of your computer, not in the back. Some computers, the vents are towards the top, so I don't know how much this is going to help in the cooling feature of this device. Let me make sure that it says that in here correct. Yeah. Okay, so it says heat dissipating design. Aluminum, like I said, of itself is a heat dissipation type of design, just by itself. This hole is what they mean by heat dissipation. That's probably going to be the only negative I have about this. I've only had it for a few minutes, this one. I've had the other one for a day, max. I've used my friend's for about 3 weeks. Beautiful so far, and hers is just as solid in the hinge operation as this one is, and or the one that I'm using for my work computer. As it stands right now, I'm going to probably review this after some time, or after something potentially fails, if it does fail, and give my inputs on these monitor stands, or these laptop stands themselves. But without further ado, let's see how it looks with an actual MacBook Pro that I got here, and I don't know if you can see it. Not going to worry about it. I'll show it to you here in a second. But here's where my work computer was sitting on. Basically, one of these guys. So I had my laptop just sitting right there on top of it. So what I'm going to do is, because of this camera, and that one can't see too well, I'm going to put my laptop on this one, I hope, because I've got some stuff attached to it. So this is gone. That's the shelf it was on. I'm going to make it over here after all. Beautiful. Okay, turn my monitor up. Yeah, that bad boy's solid. That's nice. Let me turn it to the side so you can see from this view, from this camera, solid, solid. And again, if I need it up, I gotta actually put some weight on it. I can tilt it up. If I need to get it higher, get it out of the way a little bit more, get higher. And what I like too is that I now have some real estate underneath I can put things. It's not just sitting on the table, or it's not, I'm not using one of these guys, which I bought at a store. I thought these are actually meant for the shelves, so maybe my wife can use them. But they're meant to slide within each other and be kind of like a stacking supporting shelf unit. God, I don't know where I got this. I got it. Actually, I got it when I was at the Airbnb, so I was probably 2 months max ago. My wife's going to be mad that I bought this and I haven't really used it. I won't be using it much anymore. I may, she might be able to use this in the cabinets for some separation, or I may end up just using it over here to stack some other stuff on it. Who knows? But currently, for $49, I think it's a little bit in the price side, but I think the $49 pricier side. But I don't think it's bad. I think it's worth it, in my opinion. Stiff hinges. They lock into place. They hold where they are. Again, as I said, I've used it. So when I'm typing, and I got my hands on here and I'm typing, it doesn't push down on me. So, boom. I am now a proud owner of my Boyata laptop stands. 2 of them. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. But do me a favor, whether you like it or not, shoot something down below. Let me know what you think. Hit me up. Ask me a question. I'll see if I can answer. Maybe still have these things after about 10 or 15 years. Who knows? Maybe they still work wonders. Okay? All right. So, peace, and I'm out.
Go.